Hey, happy Friday. How many of you guys are excited that it's Friday and maybe you are working and this is your last day before the weekend? I'll never forget those days. If you happen to see my post from earlier today, it was just wild to see when these memories come up from just the pain of where I was before, and I can kind of viscerally feel that pain from prior season of wanting to be somewhere I wasn't. If you guys have ever been somewhere but you want to be somewhere else and you're not there yet, there's this chasm between, right? I just felt so locked up in a cage working in corporate. And I know that there's more of you out there. It's really interesting. I've been putting out some posts lately, and I don't know if people are just not open to talking about it, but the Lord has shown me that there's a lot of women that are caged up in their careers and caged up in their calling, caged in corporate. I'm getting all these notifications right now. And that's why I actually got this tattoo. If you can see it, it's upside down maybe for you, but there's a tattoo with a cage with a dove coming out of it. I got that in 2020, October of 2020, as a prophetic reminder that I would be freed. How would I be freed? I didn't know, because on paper, it was not something that this girl should have done. But all that to say, I've been having some conversations with people lately, and a common theme is, and I talked a little bit about it the other day, about slow the go. So just imagine a racetrack, or I was just imagining even this morning when I was thinking about talking about this today, if you're on the freeway, okay? I love even saying the freeway, right? So we have choices. And let's just imagine that you are on the freeway. We call it the freeway here. Highway, whatever. I love the highway too. Let's just imagine there's a 3-lane highway. So there's the fast lane, the middle lane, and the slow lane. Well, sometimes I've noticed that some people who drive really slow are in the fast lane. And there's kind of this common knowledge that if you drive really slow, you probably should go over to the slow lane rather than being in the fast lane where people are going to tailgate or get on your butt and get frustrated with you. Well, I was kind of bringing that into mind of just how some of us are in this season, and you are actually called to be in maybe a slower, pulled back season, but you're still in the fast lane, trying to keep up with everybody else, but yet you're still moving at a slower pace. You have a choice which lane you want to be in. You have a choice where you are working. You have a choice if you are called to step into maybe being an entrepreneur. You have a choice if you want to go to school or not. We have lots of choices. But if you were like or were like how I was previously, when I was working in corporate, I didn't think I had a choice. I thought I was stuck. I thought, I'm getting safe money here. I'm getting safe benefits. I'm, going to be good for retirement. I'll just do this till I'm 65. I didn't really, there was so much pain in knowing that I was kind of stuck by choice in some ways, but it wasn't enough pain to push me out until 2021. When a lot of things, like I've talked about, some of you know my story, but there was enough pain and malalignment to push me out. So what I want to ask you today is, are you in the right lane? Are you going at the right speed? Are you chasing somebody else's dream? Are you chasing them in their lane? Are you in the back of somebody's car and you're stuck there because you think that you need to follow somebody else's blueprint or their formula, and it doesn't align with you? What I'm really getting at is, are you in alignment? Are you in the right lane? Are you staying in your own lane? There are a lot of temptations and a lot of distractions out there to try to pull you off the course that you are on. And I just want to remind you that you need people in your corner who understand. If you don't, please reach out to me. I am trained as a Christian life coach, but I like to say I'm a locksmith. I will help you get unlocked to soar in your calling, and I will help to get you unlocked to roar with your voice. If that resonates with you, let me know. I am also a spiritual midwife. If you have things within you that need to be birthed, I will come alongside you to help you birth them. Because a lot of times the people in your life, if you're doing things that are outside the box, they are not going to understand. They're going to question you, which will potentially take you off course. That's why you need people who are in your corner. I like to think of it sometimes as me being like, let's just say Muhammad Ali, right? He had a person in his corner. When he got into the fight, he'd come back out and he would get talked back up to, like, hey, you're doing a great job. Like, do this, pull back. Like, as for me, like, that's who I am. I come alongside women to help them continue to move forward and to stay in their lane, and to do it through being in, partnership with Holy Spirit, because it's not me telling you what to do. It's me helping you dig out what's within you already and coming up with a really beautiful plan that you could never even plan on your own. I'm not saying that you couldn't, but I've seen it time and time again where there's something that the Lord will cause me to ask somebody, and it unlocks people. Or he might give a word to me for somebody and it unlocks them. So the time is now for you to get in your lane, first of all, and to stay in your lane and to go at the pace that the Lord is calling you to go. Because if you're trying to go 100 miles an hour and the Lord's calling you to go 50 miles an hour in the season, you're going to burn out. So ask him, like, what is my pace in this season? Who do I need in my corner to come alongside me to move forward and to get unstuck and to get uncaged, so that you can soar in your calling and you can roar with your voice? Because too many of you are caged up. I know it. He's not put me on this course. My course is, I'm in my course to help you guys if this resonates with you. So I've heard from a lot of people, oh, I'm just going to wait to, do coaching until after the year. Well, why put stuff on hold? Why do you put stuff on hold to, I don't know. It's very interesting. Kind of like my 75 Whole program. I released it. I released it again, beginning of December, which is not when most people would release a wellness. It's a wholeness wellness program for life. It's not a January 1st type of thing. It's actually on my page, on my pinned post. You can go check it out. It's literally, I'm pretty much giving this thing away because I know how powerful it is. And anyways, it's just been really interesting talking to people. I know that there's a lot of women who need to get unstuck, uncaged. I know it. I mean, it's just so, it's so in my heart to set the captives free. So all that to say, are you in your lane? Are you going at the pace that God's calling you to go? Some of you may need to slow your go, and some of you may need to put your foot on the accelerator some. So that's all I've got for you today. Stay in your lane and get yourself a pit crew. I can be on that pit crew with you. I'm trained up, been doing this for 6 years, and it's been such a beautiful journey to come alongside women on their journey. And he's shown me again that I facilitate adventure and freedom. So if you're ready for that, reach out to me. I'll put in the comments my link. You can schedule a discovery call. There's no cost to talk and see if I might be a good fit for you. I might even send you off to somebody else, because I am a massive connector. I connect people to people, and I connect people to resources. So you just never know what you might find out through a simple conversation. So, all right, guys, have a good day. Bye.